Hello everybody, happy new year and thank you for watching. I'm super excited to deliver this message for you guys because I've been thinking about this for days and I finally got super crazy ideas and super crazy inspired to write this down for you guys. And how awesome it is that I'm just gonna give you 3 easy tips on how to make your New Year's resolutions and goals easier to achieve, and basically give you a higher sense of purpose with your resolutions and your goals. Because let's face it, a lot of people take resolutions not seriously at all, but then some people, there's a few, maybe more than a few, hopefully 50%, that's not a few, that's a good amount. But there's this whole other round of people that really want to make their resolutions work, that really want to try to start to manifest and start to envision a better life, right? So this video, my friend, is for you, okay? And basically I kind of came up with 3 easy ways into how to make this a lot easier for you guys. And basically let's just get to the point, okay? Awesome. So number 1 is keep your resolutions short, okay? Many times a lot of people end up writing a list of resolutions well, getting to work on time, getting creative in Halloween. That's a really big one. Oh, this is one of mine. Not leave presents for the last minute. I get it. What's another one? Waking up on time, getting 8 hours of sleep. Those are fun resolutions, and if you kind of look at the underlying effect and emotion, it's basically about control, okay? You're trying to control something, you're trying to achieve something out of control, okay? And basically those are very surface level, very superficial kind of resolutions. And so if there are 2 in there in your list of superficial resolutions that you really care about, for example, mine, I definitely learned this year that I do not want to leave gifts for the last minute. And I always, every year I would leave gifts for the last minute, and I would always end up buying really cool stuff anyway. So that's why I always ended up leaving it for the last minute. And also there's last minute deals and all this stuff, right? But guess what? At the end of the day, that way of thinking, it's not good, okay? For me, in my way of thinking, in my thought process, it just wasn't productive for me. So I realized that I need to let that go. So if you have 2, no more than 2 resolutions that you really care about, that are kind of on the surface level, getting gifts and things like that, or I don't know, not waiting till your toilet paper runs out to go and buy toilet paper. That's a good one, right? So if you have 2 of those in the surface resolutions, definitely it's okay, keep them. But I really want to move into deeper resolutions. I really want to give you more ideas into how to get deeper within yourself to make some real nice changes, and lovingly. Because a lot of times when we think about resolutions, we think about them ugh, here we go again, or that shit is never gonna work, right? And I get it because I've been there. I totally feel you on that one. Which actually this brings me to number 2. So as far as when it comes to wanting different things to bring forth into your life, whether you call them resolutions, whether you call them goals, I want you to single out 2 of those resolutions that you really want to bring forth into your life. And I'm talking about the deeper kinds, okay? So basically the reason why I'm saying this, because sometimes we have this whole list, and so I want you to look at your list and I want you to single out, what are the surface resolutions, the silly ones. And then I want you to single out the ones that are really deep for you. And I want you to pick 2 of those that you really want to come to fruition, right? And not only pick those 2, but I want you to write 10, okay? Or at least 5. But you want to really do 10, guys, please. Write 10 reasons into why you want to bring this forth into your life, okay? The reason behind this is that the more you write on why it is that you want something, whether it is you want to let go of something, whether it is you want to bring forth something into your life, it doesn't matter. But the more you write on why it is that you want it, the more chances you have to bring it. Why? Because you're talking both to your conscious and your subconscious. into why it is that you want to bring forth something into your life. And thus, you start to create this symbiotic relationship between your consciousness and, well, between your conscious self and your subconscious self. And basically, you start to attract these things into your life. It becomes a point of attraction. And hello, why wouldn't we want to attract these things into our lives, right? This is the whole point. So please write down at least 5, preferably 10 reasons into why it is that you want to bring this into your life. And this really kind of really motivates you. And it's something that you can really work on for the rest of the year, because you have all these reasons, and it will always be in the back of your head, and then it will come to the front of your head, because you will have little reminders around your auric field, around your life experience, which is your point of attraction through the law of attraction, that will tell you that you still want to go forward with this goal or with this resolution, okay? And that actually brings me to number 3. The number 3 is actually really, really important for me, and it's the most important one out of any other tip that I can give you. And that is basically to know that everything is based and everything is about self-love. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, it's about self-love. Every resolution that you're trying to bring into your life, you have to be aware that you have a desire to love and honor yourself even more so, okay? So this is why I want you to take a look at those 2 resolutions that you have, or it could be 3. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to take 2 for now and kind of look at them in a deeper level, okay? So basically, that's why I want you to take a look at these resolutions and think about, just inspect them a little bit deeper, okay? Let me give you an example. If you want to lose weight, right now, that's everybody's resolution, right? With all the eating, all the partying, all the drinking, and everything that went on, that's kind of everybody's on that boat with that one, right? But you have to understand that when you say to yourself, well, I want to lose weight, that means that there's a certain aspect of yourself that is lacking self-love, because you're not quite satisfied with your own body weight, okay? So why not you can even, obviously it depends on your situation. Every situation is different, so please use your heart and your brain. So you can kind of even change it around a little bit into, I want to learn to love my body even more so it can motivate me to losing weight and being healthier. Ding, ding, ding. Doesn't that sound awesome? So this is how, I'm saying that this is all based on self-love. You want to get to a point where you're really concentrating not necessarily on this one single aspect, but you want to get to a point that you're concentrating on the fact that you want to love yourself so you can see clearly and the doors can open up for you, so you can achieve what you really are trying to achieve, which is lose a couple pounds, or maybe gain muscle, or have the motivation to try out a new sport, or be outside, or go biking. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, you want to learn to love yourself and take little small steps to get to where it is that you want to be. And then if you need to understand, what really self-love is, then that could be another resolution for you to add to the list, right? I want to understand what self-love is so then I can apply it to myself so I can be healthier, okay? So that's just one example. Let me give you another example. Oh, this is a really big one. Making more money. Okay, so this is a very broad resolution, but it's a very, very deep resolution. So it depends. Let's think about it this way. Let's say if you're the one that is trying to move up in the company, right? You're trying to move up in the company, and this year is your year where you're gonna try to ask for a raise, or ask for a promotion, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve within the realm of moving up and making more money, and you already have an established career. Well, take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself on that one. In other words, what is it that's holding you back? So ask yourself, what's holding me back? Is it a lack of courage, a lack of knowledge? And then that's how you'll know, okay, I want to be able to prepare myself for a new position. I want to be able to prepare myself within my own courage and ask. Because a lot of times we don't ask for what we really want. We go around it in circles and we don't really go for what we really want, okay? So when it comes to money, you want to understand where this lack is coming from. I'll give you another example. If you're one of those people that you're okay with your job, but you're more of a creative person and you would like to obviously make money, like maybe pay some bills, get rid of some debt, why not say, well, I would like to bring forth into my life more creative opportunities that I can make money from. Bang! So yeah, and by the way, I'm sorry if you notice that my voice is a little different, but I just got it back. I was like really sick for New Year's and I completely lost my voice. But going back to topic, so yeah, that's definitely if you want to be creative, if you are creative. That's the thing. A lot of us are in these 9-to-5 jobs and we're freaking artists and actors and dancers and I don't know, filmmakers, you know, and we just settle, you know, we just settle. But maybe you're not quite ready to make that jump into your creative field because you're not ready for whatever reason. So how about asking for creative projects that can broaden your horizons and it can open up opportunities for you to make more money, right? Okay, I am so inspired by that one, by the way, because it's so true. It's so true. Like, as much as I love my business and everything, you know, this is not the only thing that I do. This is the thing that I do the most. You know, this is my creativity. But it had to happen a little slowly. I had to like prepare myself. I had to give myself knowledge. I had to go, you know, get certified. I had to really work on myself for me to be able to bring this forth. And this didn't take, you know, 1 year in the making. This took years in the making. But I had to take certain steps. So it's not, even though as much as we think that money is, you know, will solve every problem, it's not really about money. It's about growing. It really is. I'll give you one last example, which I'm sure a lot of people are thinking about. If you want to find love for 2017, right? And of course, a lot of us single people, we would love to find love. But question that. Question that for a second and ask yourself, why do I want to find love, right? And a lot of times, you know, when you want to find love, it really means that you really need to get to know yourself on a deeper level, because everything works as a mirror. So when you find love, like everybody says that when you find love, it's because this person is mirroring the love that you have for yourself and for others. And that's how you're able to find love. And that takes a certain level of self-love, but not only self-love, authenticity and vulnerability. So why don't we like phrase, I know I said vulnerability, everybody has such a hard time with that one, but why don't we rephrase finding love for 2017 in like, this is just an example, guys, like, you know, you would love to open up to dating and understand what it is to be authentic and vulnerable so you can open your heart, because finding love has everything to do with your heart. But from your heart, this has to do a lot of healing, which are part of the lower chakras, which I'm going to talk about very soon. And basically, when you find love, it means that there's an aspect of yourself that was able to open up its heart, and then, well, usually due to the fact that you heal certain aspects of yourself. Another thing is that if you're one of those people that you have a very hard time being vulnerable, you're going to have a very hard time finding love, okay? For you to find love, you got to learn to be vulnerable. So maybe that should be your New Year's resolution. All right, guys? I hope that this actually really helped you. I freaking love my tips because they're really all based on the heart and they're based on self-love. And at the end of the day, that's what we really want to do. We want to grow, but we want to grow through loving ourselves. We don't want to grow through the expense of others. We don't want to grow through just materialism. We want to grow through our own hearts and through our own love and connecting with other people, right? So anyways, leave me a comment if you like, and I will be catching you guys very soon. Mwah. Bye.